Hi, it's Graham here. It's really bleak and bitter at the moment. As you can see, there's a lot of rain, a lot of mist. It's really bitter cold, and I'm doing my last camp of the year. I'm by myself at the moment, but I'm hoping to be joined by a couple of friends, maybe Sean P, Silky Nick, and there's a bothy near here. They're going to camping, but I've got a new tent I want to try out, so I'll be camping outside. It's our Christmas bothy, so it's Christmas themed. We've got a secret Santa going on, and we're going to make a Christmas dinner, have a bit of port. I think I'll need a bit of port for a bit of cheer. Look at it out here. So I think we've chosen quite a bad date for the last camp of the year. It's the 23rd of December, and obviously we're not getting home to the 24th. And you know how much preparation there is to do around Christmas. So, and it's not like I can even help on Christmas Day, because I'm pulling a 13-hour shift at work. So my lovely wife and Silky Nick's lovely wife they're not best pleased about the date of the camp. And I've been warned I'll have to help out on Christmas Eve. So I can't go home hungover. I've been warned by my lovely wife to go home in a very functional way. So best behaviour tonight. Maybe. I can see the copse of trees that the bothy's in now. So we're nearly there. And my new tent, I got it second hand on eBay. It's a Mountain Hardware Sprite 1, and it looks like an American design, and it's inner up first. So what I'm going to do is get into the bothy for 5 minutes of dry and just wait for a break in the rain so I can pitch my tent. Tell you what, even though the weather's awful, it's ideal weather for this Montane extreme smock. I feel comfortable, warm, dry. And I've only got like a thin sort of like base layer on under here. It's great in this weather anyway. Fabulous place, this fabulous little bothy. That's where the old stove used to be. It was a colour gas bottle on its side, and it was a great idea, but never functioned really well as a stove. So the owners have put in looks like a bench seat there, and over here there's a cracking new stove which is going to keep us warm tonight. Well pleased about that. And we've got the old sheep skull up there. And up there, the old green man, the pagan in the wilderness, is keeping watch over the place. So I think this is a cracking place, but we're going to come here once a year about this time. It's obviously a private bothy. It's really locked up tight, and we've had to pay our dues and get permission to come and stay here tonight. But I reckon most of you will know where this is. Hi, so the weather hasn't really let up at all. It's just drizzling and raining. It's been really bad. I've had second thoughts about my tent. I decided to sleep in the bothy where it's warm and where I haven't got to mess on with a wet tent in the morning, but then I thought, it'll be okay, so I'm going to pitch it in the wet. As you can see, it's got a really unusual shape to the inner. It's got a bit of an L shape, so you get more dry space where your head's lying for your gear and stuff. Interesting design, so I'm looking forward to sleeping in here tonight. Another unusual feature of this tent is that it's actually, I've never seen this before, is that it's got a window here, which I'm not sure about that. Can you imagine if you wake up in the middle of the night and there's somebody staring at you? Like a Bigfoot or a gamekeeper. Or worse, a Durgar. It's absolutely wild out here still. It's lashing down and the wind's getting up, but we've just heard Silky Nick is coming to meet us, and he's walking across the moors now. So we want to we're hiking back over the moor to go and meet him, because to be fair to the guy, he's been a proper trooper. He's coming out to camp tonight and he's got 2 broken ribs and he's carrying a load of extra wood, so it doesn't seem fair. So I'm hiking back out. We'll meet him as early as we can and carry some of the stuff back. Oh, but it's just absolutely wild out here, just on a dark moor. It's great. But that's not getting any better, and still no sign of lights on the moors. Just looking for a sign of Nick, but hopefully not long till we'll find him. Oh, it's terrible out here. Whoa. That's me past me booting to a puddle. I need to look where I'm going, not at the camera. I can see a torchlight ahead in the distance, and it's got to be Nick. And there's 2 lights, so he's brought my son Ollie as well. It's great. Be good to see them. Get them back into a dry bothy. That bag's a bugger on the road. Hi guys, how you doing? How's it going, Nick?
I felt better.
How's your ribs?
Oh, just paining a little bit. See, I've given them a stick today.
Yeah.
Right. So when I shouldn't have.
Alright, give us your bag, mate.
No, it's alright. I'm not.
It's just an absolute downpour, and we're sliding all over on the clarts.
Right.
Gonna be glad to get back to the bothy. I'm glad to be back in the bothy, guys. Gonna have a glass of, or a mug of mulled cider to warm up.
Yeah. It looks pretty delicious, Sean.
Haggis, wrapped in pheasant, wrapped in bacon. Sean doesn't mess about. So guys, we've got stuff in here. We've got pheasant filled with haggis wrapped in bacon. We've got Yorkshires. We've got sprouts, carrots, roast potatoes, and we've got pigs and blankets. It's not a bad one to start with. Right folks, I'm going to open my Secret Santa from the boys. Let's see what this is. That's a cool thing. It's a plate, mug and a spoon. And that's just what I wanted. Yeah, that's a really nice mug. Yeah, and a beautiful plate. Oh, platter. Champion. So we've always said Silky Nick can do anything, and here he is just knocking up a quick paracord lanyard to Sean's bushcraft knife from his Secret Santa. Check it out.
I'm still working it out.
Here's a tip for when you're old and you want comfortable feet in a bothy. These Rab hood booties are brilliant. So this is a nice Cuban cigar, kindly offered by Nick. He's a real gentleman.
You drink
That's exactly what it is.
Glenmorangie?
Hi chaps, so Ollie's given us a little bit of whiskey liqueur to try. He's not sure which whiskey liqueur it is, but I'll see what I think of it. See what I think. I'm getting ancient stone tools, Beatles footprints, and that certain age you reach when you have a birthday, and people say age is only a number, and then you think, yeah, it is, but it's a number that represents biological decay and the creeping inevitability of your own death. That's nice. Hi guys, I'm settled and cosy in the tent now, and the rain stopped at least, but when you walk outside with your head lamp on, the air droplets are so thick in the air. I think we're just basically sitting in a cloud, so there's no point in doing a night lapse or anything tonight because the cloud's not going to shift, and I think the moisture would just ingress into the camera. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm proper cream crackered, and I haven't done all that much today, but I've been off work recently with probably influenza, and I'm on the back of that really, and it probably shouldn't have come out tonight, but I just really wanted to see the guys and make the last camp of the year, you know. And Nick's done really well as well. I mean, the poor guy's got bilateral fractured ribs. At first I thought he must have had an accident and like bounced like a weeble one side to the other, but he's had 2 separate accidents and broke ribs on both sides, and he's on codeine for that. And a lot of people don't realise, but codeine, when you take it, is physiologically inactive in the body. It doesn't have any effect until it's metabolised by the liver, and one of its metabolites is morphine, and it's the morphine that has an effect on you. And some people, quite a significant minority of people, don't have the right combination of genes and therefore the right liver enzymes to metabolize codeine, and they have, you know, no or a reduced effect from it. But Nick is a definite metabolizer of codeine, and I think it's just, you know, I've been keeping an eye on him. He's a bit more knackered than usual, and you have to hand it to the guy to hike across the moors in the dark with the full rucksack, you know, carrying wood with fractured ribs on both sides. Got to hand it to him. So he's really tired as well. So I'm just glad I'm in the tent now. I like my own space. I didn't really want to sleep in the bothy, and it's the first time I've slept in here, and that's always good. It comes really close down towards my feet. There's not a lot of room there, but the headroom I've got here is great, and the extra space, the L shape on the inner tent, is where the camera is now, and I'm really enjoying that. I like that a lot. So I think I'm going to get on with this tent, and the build quality is really good as well. It's Mountain Hardware, same make as my sleeping bag. So yeah, I think I like this tent. Anyway, I promised my wife I'd be fit for the morning, and it's already getting for 1 o'clock now. So I'm going to get my head down, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. The weather's really changed for our walk out this morning. It's beautiful, and there's a lovely soft light about the hills. It's the 24th of December now, so it just remains to say have a great Christmas. I'll see you in the new year. Thanks for coming along.